Hello, friends. Please take a moment to think about this. How if you are the only person in this world with all the beautiful houses, beautiful cars, beautiful trees, flowers, you're the only person, nobody to talk to. Only you can talk to yourself. How will life be like? How if you are sick? Who will help you? How if you need help to do something? To relieve stress and pain, who will help you? So I think life will be very miserable. Life will be disheartened. Life will be depressing. You'll be a hopeless man in the world. This is the reason that God did not create just only you. He created other people. And these people, he blessed them with a lot of talents. He gave them gifts. He gave them blessings. Some were educated, some were richer, some have been given the gift of singing, some they have the gift of prayer. All these things God have given to each person that we may bless each other. That's why connecting with people is so important and vital to your well-being and to your health. Now, Christ, he connected with people through prayer. It is recorded in the book of Mark chapter 1 verse 35. Very early in the morning, while it was dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. So before Christ went about blessing people, before he went out to work, before he went up to lift the heavy burdens from the shoulders of people, his followers, he began with prayer. By the way, the Bible says while it was dark. So that means maybe it was around 5 a.m., 4 a.m. We don't know. But it was early on, that when it was quiet, before everyone woke up, he was up, praying and connecting with his Father. And while in this time of prayer, he was connecting with people by praying for them. So he prayed for his friends to his Father. He prayed for his family, that God may open their eyes and see the blessing that they have, the blessing of a Savior. Even you as a leader, either lead at home, lead at wherever you are, before you start connecting with people, before you start talking to them, helping them to do whatever they have to do, before you do anything, connect with God in prayer first. Because when you pray, you find strength to go out and be a blessing. You see, all the power that Christ had in healing people, inspiring them, it was because of prayer. So for me and you to have the power and the wisdom of Christ in our heart, so that we may be a blessing, we must start with prayer first. So in your prayer, like Christ, pray for your enemies. Bless them. When you pray for your enemies and bless them, it opens up your mind. It frees you from pain and evil thoughts. When you go out, your heart is lighter. It's easier to connect with those people. That's why Christ said, pray for them, bless them. That's for good for you and for me, so that we may be free to enjoy life. That's number one. But number two, when Christ was praying, he was praying for the blessings of other people. He was blessing them. He was asking God to bless them, to open their eyes to see the glory and the mercies of God. At the same time, Christ was asking for wisdom. That's you should do, for wisdom on how to connect. For parents, you have children. Your children have different personalities. You need wisdom on how to connect with them and how to talk to them. Before you go talk to them, it is wise to go to the source of wisdom and get wisdom first. That means go to your prayer. Ask God to give you wisdom, and he's going to give you the wisdom on how to deal with them. That's aspect of prayer. But also you can connect with people for praying that the angels of God and the Spirit of God go and smooth their heart You know, if you remember the story of Jacob in the book of Genesis, that Jacob stole the birthright of his brother Esau, and he ran to his uncle Laban, and he stayed there for 20 years. But the time came for him to go back and meet with his brother. But he heard that his brother is coming to kill him, to destroy him. So what Jacob did? He went to prayer. While he was praying, the angel of God came to strengthen him. But another angel was sent by God to lighten and to smooth the heart of Esau. When they met, Esau was already lightened and the connection was beautiful. You know, that's very important. So sometimes you may have people you have had difficult moment. Maybe you have some bitter connection, whatever. Before you go to them, connect with Christ first. Let him send his angels to prepare a way for you so that when you go there, things are easier. That's number one. Number two, sometimes you may be needing favor, either from your boss, either from your supervisor, or from your children, or maybe you want to start a business, you want investment. Before you talk to your bank, before you talk to your investor and your friend, why not start connect with them in prayer? Because when you do that, God sends his angels and his spirit to pave a way for you. You know, Nehemiah, if you read the book of Nehemiah was in Babylon, in exile. And Nehemiah had a desire to go and rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, which was destroyed by King Nebuchadnezzar. But how to do about it? The only way he began, he prayed. The Bible says, he said that he went to pray first. He said, God, give me favor before the king Artaxerxes, and give me the favor before him. And you know, when he was there, king saw that he was a little bit sad. And the king asked him, what's the problem? And even before he opened his mouth, he prayed. And you know what? The king, after he expressed his need, the king blessed Nehemiah. He gave him resources, he gave him the soldiers he needed, he gave authorization, and he went to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. So you see, when you go to pray and pray for people you want to make connection with, the angels of heaven, those invisible agents of God, and the Spirit of God go before you to prepare the way. So God bless you as you're going to connect people. Start with prayer.